Well, it's Friday. It's the end of the week, and wow, what an absolute crazy week this was. As you know, the presidential election uh, was Tuesday, and we found out who's going to be our next president, right? So,
How stupid are our leaders? How stupid are these politicians to allow this to happen? How stupid are they?
so President Trump got elected, and the tech world is going to see some major changes with a new president taking office this upcoming year, January 2025. Now, before we get to the changes we can expect to see in the tech world now that we're going to have a new sitting president, I just want to put this out there that this is not made in favor of Trump. This is not made against Trump. This is simply the changes we can expect to see in the tech world with a new president in office. Here at eSIM Studios, me being the owner, producer, editor, all the above, I try to focus just on technology, right? I'm not left leaning, not right leaning. Just want to give you an unbiased account of what we can expect to see. Done some research and looking into the past, his first term, and then looking in through the last 4 years with Biden. There are some considerable changes we can expect to see. So let's get into it. So when President Trump is inaugurated for his second term in January 2025, he will oversee a tech industry that has seen considerable changes since he was first in office. The era of tech companies enjoying a honeymoon phase, so to speak, with the government is over. Both Trump and current President Biden have taken critical stances towards tech executives, albeit for different reasons, but antitrust actions against major tech firms have gained momentum in recent years, making a significant shift in the government's attitude towards the tech world. Now, the tech industry's response has been to adopt a more apolitical public stance while engaging in behind the scenes big time lobbying. Certain executives have sought to align themselves with Trump, hoping to gain some favors. Notable examples include Mark Zuckerberg of Meta, and oh yeah, who can forget Elon Musk, who's become one of Trump's right-hand men. The Trump administration expects to exert considerable influence over the tech industry by focusing on key areas such as artificial intelligence, antitrust enforcement, TikTok's standing with the government, with the United States, tariffs on China, net neutrality, content moderation, online safety for children, and last but not least, electric vehicles, semiconductor production, and cryptocurrency. Now, with artificial intelligence policies under Trump, it may push for fewer constraints in the industry than what Biden sought. Trump has indicated intentions to repeal the Biden administration's AI executive order that aimed to implement safeguards against discrimination in the use of AI technologies. Now, Elon Musk, who leads XAI, could play a significant role in shaping AI regulations, stressing the importance of considerations around external risks rather than immediate discrimination risks. Now, in terms of antitrust, Trump's approach may be influenced by personal biases rather than established evidence or principles, leading to what some analysis refer to as the Trump welfare standard, quote unquote, where his decisions could favor companies that align with his interests. Although there may be efforts to break up some large tech firms, the trajectory of enforcement remains uncertain and may depend on Trump's appointments and shifting sentiments towards individual companies. Now, when it comes to TikTok, Trump's stance has shifted from favoring a ban on TikTok to opposing the ban, particularly after recognizing the potential benefits to Meta if that were to take place. While Biden administration passed legislation potentially banning TikTok unless its parent company ByteDance sells. Trump's ability to navigate around the law is limited. He could grant extensions for compliance, but would need to certify a plan if that's put in place, thus making the platform's future uncertain here in the United States. We will just have to wait and see. Now, when it comes to China, Trump's trade policy is anticipated to include ongoing tensions with China, reminiscent of his previous term. His proposed tariffs could dramatically impact tech companies reliant on Chinese components in manufacturing, aka cheap labor, while Musk's position with Tesla adds complexity to this issue and how these policies could and would be implemented. Now, in the realm of telecommunications, phones, mobile technology, the reintroduction of net neutrality seems unlikely under Trump, with expectations that the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, would diminish oversight on broadband providers. Now, Elon Musk's Starlink might benefit, probably will benefit from this policy change that favors satellite internet access over traditional broadband solutions. Now, when it comes to social media, content moderation may undergo significant reform. I think we're going to see significant reform when it comes to this topic. Potential amendments to Section 230 that would enable greater punitive measures against companies for their moderation decisions. Changes to online speech regulations could face legal challenges, and all the above, particularly in relation to the First Amendment rights. Trump's administration may take a less favorable approach to legislation aimed at online safety for children. The Kids Online Safety Act, KOSA, could be impacted by partisan concerns about limitations to free speech. It presents challenges for future congressional support. While EV, electronic vehicle tax credits, and associated climate initiatives may be jeopardized, Elon Musk's ties to Trump may lead to favorable conditions for Tesla. Despite broader shifts away from EV subsidies, existing policies under Biden promoting the domestic semiconductor industry may also face scrutiny, with Trump's criticism of initiatives like the CHIPS and Science Act raising questions about the future of domestic semiconductor manufacturing, i.e. TSMC in Arizona. Finally, Trump's favorable posture toward the cryptocurrency sector could lead to more lenient regulations for the industry, especially when anticipated changes in leadership at the scrutinies of the Securities and Exchange Commission. His ambition to position the U.S. as a Bitcoin superpower, quote unquote, reflects a significant shift towards cryptocurrency investment and innovation. This is a large segment that we will definitely keep our eye on. We don't focus much on cryptocurrency, but it does have an effect when it comes to technology and currency in this country. Overall, Trump's second presidency signals an unpredictable and volatile period for the tech industry, for better or for worse, shaped by personal relationships, shifting public sentiments, and the influence of key industry figures. We will just have to wait and see. Subscribe to the eSIM Studios YouTube channel and eSIM Studios podcast. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Peace.